Hello and welcome to Livewire's Buy, Hold, Sell. I'm Eley Selby. They say pretty fortunes can be made in the small end of the market. So in this episode, we're putting small and micro caps to the test. Joining me to talk all things growth stocks is James Dougherty from Lennox Capital Partners and Nick Guidera from Eley Griffiths Group. First up, we have Omedia. It's the outdoor advertising and media company based in Sydney. They obviously had a tough year last year. James, is it all about to turn around? Is it a buy, hold or sell?
It's a buy. We believe it is about to turn around. So look, out of home as an advertising medium hasn't kind of come back as quick as some other mediums. But this is a business with a new management team, focus on costs, which should mean that the operating leverage in this business, which can be quite extreme, comes out and you see profitability grow a lot quicker as that revenue reverts back to pre-COVID levels. If that happens, it's very cheap on a medium-term view.
Nick, do you agree? Are you buying up OML?
It's a hold for us. I think, new CEO on the chair, clearly very capable, but it'd be great to see what her strategy ultimately looks like. Clearly agree with James, it'll be a beneficiary of the ad market recovery, but outdoors been slower, so I'd like to see more evidence of that.
Next up, we have Megaport, and Nick, I'll stay on you. It's got a $1.8 billion market cap.
Yep.
Is it a buy, hold or sell?
Look, I think it's a hold. I think right at this juncture, valuations are still stretched, given you're seeing a rotation out of tech into cyclicals. I think for that stock, you've seen solid growth in ports and services, but you've yet to see an acceleration post-COVID, and I think that's what the market's waiting to see to buy this stock.
James, its share price is down about 16% since the beginning of the year. Should people be buying the dip? Is it a buy, hold or sell?
It's a buy. Adding to what Nick said, I think they're in for a period of accelerating growth over the next few years. They've gone through a period of consolidation and investment. They've invested in R&D, and you've seen a new product in SD-WAN that opens up a new market for them. They've hired a head of revenue globally, and they also have cash on the balance sheet for acquisition. So all of those three factors, I think, means you're going to see an acceleration in growth.
James, I'll stay on you. Next up, we have Omedia. I'm seeing it on a lot of small cap managers' lists. Is it a buy, hold or sell for you?
It's a hold for us. So look, we acknowledge that the new management team of Jonathan and Leon have done a really good job. There was probably, I think, underinvestment for a number of years before they arrived. They've got the tech back to be a competitive advantage, and you've seen them win some new deals. But what we're really waiting for is some real sales momentum or revenue momentum. When we see that, then I think we'd move to a buy.
Nick, it provides SaaS solutions to the automotive industry. Is it a buy, hold or sell for you?
It's a buy for us. We're substantial shareholders and have backed management, for a number of years now. Certainly the COVID disruption prevented them from getting out to dealerships and rolling out this new software that they've spent years investing in. I think as the vaccine rollout continues, these guys should be clearly a big beneficiary as they can continue to drive rollouts and new contract wins across service and parts. And I think there's a really exciting opportunity around data in the vehicles, and these guys are well placed to capitalise on that.
Nick, will stay with you, and
Sure.
Also on cars, we've got AP Eagers.
Yeah, I think AP Eagers is a really interesting one. It's certainly benefited from the recovery in the new car market, also used car margins, but they've also just completed a significant acquisition of AHG, and there's a whole lot of synergies that they can get from bringing those two businesses together. We ultimately think the new car market strength will probably continue for a significant period of time, longer than the market anticipates. So there'll be opportunity for these businesses to make money on new cars rather than just in the service and parts department.
But is it a buy, hold or sell?
It's a buy.
A buy. James, it's got a market cap of $3.9 billion. Its share price is currently trading at an all-time high. Is it a buy for you as well, or a hold or a sell?
It's a hold for us. So share price appreciation, the fact that the CEO of 16 years, Martin Ward, is leaving, and a caution over a reversion in margins if inventory in new cars comes back, means it's a hold for us.
Next up, we have Corporate Travel Management. You may have seen that its CEO, Jamie Ferros, sold out $31.5 million worth of shares.
Yep.
Should shareholders be selling as well? Is it a buy, hold or sell?
Despite that fact, it's still a buy for us. Acknowledging Jamie sold effectively 1% of the company, he still owns another 14%. This was a business that has always had a lot of questions around its sustainability of growth, performed extremely well in easily the largest downturn you've ever seen in activity in that industry. We don't believe business travel is dead. We believe it will come back, and they're in a great position to participate when it comes back, but also to take advantage through acquisitions of some of the competitors that are probably struggling.
Nick, it's been a pretty turbulent ride for investors over the last few years.
Yeah.
But is now the time to buy? Do you agree with James?
I think it's a buy, yeah. I mean, personally, I've been on 4 flights in 2 weeks. There were queues at Sydney
Really
Airport.
jealous.
And the corporate travel is back. The planes are relatively full. It feels as if, COVID may not be behind us, but certainly there's more comfort in getting out and about in the corporate market. Jamie's business is very well placed to capitalise on that. So it's a buy for us.
Well, there is a few buys in there tonight. I hope you are taking notes. If you've enjoyed this episode of Buy, Hold, Sell, why not give it a like? Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss an episode.